Jade, you ever wake up and all you want to do is play Knockout City? I have to... My game is running at 1 FPS. There we go. I have to tell you, you know how like 2 nights ago I was in your chat and I was ranting as we do Maggie True Ending here? I was ranting about how none of the people in Ranked actually know how to pass the ball. So I spend literally 100% of every match just spamming middle mouse, going, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass to me, ball up, pass to me, lob me, pass to me. I was having a little bit of an existential crisis, you know, trying to play Ranked solo queue. Then last night, I only got to play like 2 matches. I was real pinched for time. People learned how to pass, man. It was a dream come true. We won one of the 2 matches. We won 10-3, 10-0. Everybody on the enemy team had under a 1.0 KDR. And I was the worst person on my team. Sure, why not? I had a 6. My 2 teammates had like 13 and 11 or something like that. It was amazing. I was having a wonderful time. People do be underestimating the pass. Redemption arc for the player base. Like, the pass is incredible, man. Like, the number one thing that bugs me, well, I mean, there's 2 things that bug me in Knockout City. One of them is when my teammate fails to catch a ball that is, like, unbelievably catchable. That's where you just find yourself going, like, I mean, buddy, we got to be able to catch those if we're going to have any chance to succeed here. And then the other one is when, rather than pass the ball, which is, like, 10 times harder to defend against than anything else in the game, they just decide, no, I'd rather just throw like a non-spin, half-speed shot across the map at the opponent instead. You're like, really? Like, why do you hate winning? Just a casual 40 coins. Nothing weird about it. Stop describing me. I'm just saying, the first solo Knockout City, I was like, I'm so sick of the fact that, you know, my teammate would rather, like, have their ball get caught, immediately thrown back at them and die, than just get an assist instead. Last night, though, I was like, I'm happy to, I'll keep feeding your balls if you keep feeding me dopamine. How does that sound? Slow throws seem to catch people off guard. They do, but it's I'm telling you, it's not as high efficacy as like a pass and then a quick throw, or alternatively locking onto someone and then moving behind cover so they don't know where the ball's coming from. That's the actual meta. Those 2 they'll help you out a lot, I promise you. Okay, apparently there was a tinted rock back here. You're absolutely right. A little tough to see, but there it is. GB bug? Yeah, why not? GB bug. Why not? Who says no? Plus, as the master of diagonal walking, like I wasn't scared of it to begin with. I don't know how to respond to this question. Do you dabble with new tropics? I do not. Those are like those Joe Rogan pills that make your brain grow 10 times bigger, right? I have enough headaches as is. I think that I'm happier just to... I'll just stay smooth brain. I don't need any more wrinkles. I got a family to think of. Dude, number 2 is so overpowered. I do like the way you described it as dabbling, though. Like, in my free time, I like to take brain supplements. But only as the mood strikes you, as one does. Are we gaming tonight? Oh. Yeah, guys. There's motorcycles. And gaming. At some point, they're going to have to give me a good item. I watched someone actually use head on last month. For people of a certain age in chat, they might not be aware of what head on is. Head on is very famous for an unbelievably superliminal advertisement that just goes head on, applied directly to forehead. Head on, applied directly to forehead. Head on, applied directly to forehead. And that's the entire ad. And it's just it's like a roll-on kind of deodorant. But it's not deodorant. What it is instead, I guess, is like headache medicine. Or at least like it's a therapy that is supposed to make your headache less headachy. I'm going for it, man. We got so much HP. Let's even take Death's List. Can you use GB Bug as a reroll? Chat, can you use GB Bug as a reroll? Yes? That's amazing. I had no idea. No? Alright, never mind. I know you can reroll enemies. I meant like, can you reroll a garbage tier item with it? Pickups, not items. Okay, it's good to know. I think, you know, Keeper's Kin is okay. Look at that. Double full health pill. You were talking about Susan Boyle today in the Isaac episode? Dude, I go off on that all the time. The Susan Boyle stuff drives me freaking crazy. It's like my least favorite kind of entertainment. Is like, whoa, this lady's like not beautiful. What's she doing on this talent show for beautiful people? And then she opened her mouth and she can sing like a freaking dream. People were like, what? But she's not conventionally attractive. Yeah, this person has some kind of redeemable talent despite the fact that they don't fit society standards of beauty. It drives me crazy, man. And then you got the opposite, which is me. Is like if you just heard me sing, you would be like, that guy's probably hideous. And then I turn on my webcam and remove all doubt. Okay, hold on. Give me crackjacks here. We don't want that. And then we'll do the 5 room. Why not? Remember CNC Music Factory? Does this answer your question? Woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah. I'm playing the Eddie room, man. I'm going off. Dude, straight up, I bet mixing the music for CNC Music Factory was like absolutely hell. Can you imagine how bad it sounded like with each individual track? Put together, don't get me wrong. It's a masterpiece. I don't know how many times we played this, but whatever. But like, individual music tracks? Alright, now we're gonna add another music track to this. You ready? Okay, here's what this one does. Zwick, zwick, zwick! Zwick, zwick, zwick! You're like, you would just... insubordinate and churlish, man. As one would say. I bet CNC Music Factory frickin' sucked live. I bet that was like, that ruined some kid's dream of like live music. Oh, I'm finally gonna go see my favorite band. CNC Music Factory. Live at the Chuck E. Cheese. One more play, baby. Let's go! Let's go. No more plays. No more plays. One more play? Wait, doesn't... No. One more play... One more play takes us to the dark room to fight Mega Satan. We don't need that. This is just Maggie. Bro, I should just leave? What am I... Why am I doing this for an angel key piece? Like, what's wrong with me? Thank you. There we go. Finally. I can't even see what's going on with the reflective surface, man. You can leave? No, I can't because I need the key piece. Not for any particular reason. Just, I'm not owned. I'm not owned. There we go. Done. Sunk cost fallacy, baby. The reason I call it the Eddie room is because I owe Dan for, like, even teaching me that the room is good. Now, I wish he would take some of my advice in Isaac, to be honest with you. Like, for example, one thing that I would recommend to him is don't re-roll Sci-Fly. It's really good. There's no need to re-roll it. It's, like, maybe one of the best items in the game. It's probably, bar none, the best defensive item. He did what? Look, I'm not trying to cause problems for him, but if you're asking me, did he reroll Sci-Fly when we were playing as Lost and Tainted Lost, the answer to the question would be yes. What else? What could I say? It's the truth. Don't lie to me, Walt. He did also do it immediately. And then when I asked him why, he said because it's a team game. I don't even understand, like, what that means. Which I believe led to the conversation. I asked him, do you get away with that in real life? Sure, we'll take fanny pack. I'm just gonna own up to the fact that I should not have taken Death's List. Okay? Yeah, the co-op from last stream was good. Highly recommend the watch. Should have put him in the trunk. The trunk Okay. Now I gotta remember, this is where things are getting a little bit more serious. 6% chance of a deal with the angel. I bet it'll work. Told ya. Damage and speed actually is exactly what we need. Let's get the heck out of here. This is only Dross 1. Oh my god, this run is so long, dude. Yeah, something happened to the VOD yesterday. Like, it's a little bit, it's jacked up. I remember there was like 10 minutes of the stream where, like, there were some technical difficulties on Twitch's end, and then everything got, like, weirdly askew. Even in the highlights, like, it's all, the timestamps are off by, like, 5 minutes. I don't really know what happened. It's 100% on Twitch's end. I'm not trying to rain on their parade. I'm just trying to, you know, absolve myself of any guilt there. This is pretty sick. I promise you, we did not travel through time on the stream. That's merely, like, what it seemed like we did. We were just, we were gaming that whole time. NL, you would be a good samurai, I think. Would I be as good as Thomas Cruise? Because that's, I aspire to be on the level of one Thomas Cruise. At least as good. Let's go. Yeah, you can't go after him, though, because he's the last samurai. Oh, please, Mom, can't we have just one more samurai? By the way, I've never seen the movie. What do you mean I wouldn't be a good samurai? I embody the spirit of stoicism. Haven't I told you like a billion times about how I've read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius cover to cover? You think you'd be a good samurai just because, you know, sometimes your mom makes you wait an extra 10 minutes for the mini pizzas to come out of the toaster oven? And you don't break down weeping? Come on, man. I'll do my impression of being a samurai right now. You ready? And then I walk away. And then you go, Owns. What is this headwear, man? What is this headwear? Max headwear? I'm convinced. Yeah, got him. Mom, come pick me up. They're trying to embody the code of the samurai. Okay, don't forget to get the knife piece. Number one bad habit I have in this game, for absolutely no reason. Dude, my brain does not work today. For absolutely no reason, not getting the knife piece as soon as I have the opportunity, and instead waiting until the end of the floor, thus raising my chances of forgetting it to about, like, 90%. Get rerolled? Oh, get rerolled. He's so good. He's so good. Wow. He's not so good. I'm stupid. Can you only use GB bug like that once a floor or something? Because it does disappear after that, right? I was glancing. But this run is like... defensively, this run is incredible. Once a room. How about that? Once in a room. Items rolling underground. Same as it ever was. I forgot where the fire was. It's at the top. What the heck am I doing down here then? It's in the very top room. Whoops. Woofs. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I just did not sleep well last night. I'm gonna blame that for my brain worms right now. Like, I slept for a long time, but I don't think it was high quality. I had one of those sleeps where, like, I was in bed from 11 until 7. But, like, I remember being awake at, like, 2, 5, 6:30, you know, like, 10 times throughout the night. Also, like, the baby was being a very nice baby, don't get me wrong. But I woke up a few times. Like, I know there's a joke in here for sure, but I woke up a few times because she actually turned on her mobile to, like, entertain herself, which is really funny, don't get me wrong. Please? Thank you. But it's like she was trying to entertain herself so she didn't wake us up, but by turning on her mobile, so it went like da-dunky dunk, donkey dunk, donkey doo 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 doo. It also woke me up. And then it woke me up and freaked me out, because I was like, yo, this baby is, like, too smart. A baby should not have the knowledge and wherewithal to do that. Yes, please? Dude, GB Bug is actually pretty sick. Can you reroll an empty chest? No. Good to know. Now, I've come to respect GB Bug. Dormammu, I've come to respect GB Bug. Look at that. Soul of Eve. It's birds! For the first time, we can use birds properly. Let's get some birds. Hey, where you going? Yeah. The job's not done, man. Do people like that movie in hindsight? Dude, I think people are coming around to Doctor Strange. At the time, it was a little bit... I don't want to say underappreciated, because I don't think that's necessarily true. But I think people were like, the visuals are nice, but it's just another Marvel origin story. Which I think is actually, like, kind of true. But as time has... Wait, go take Lens. People are like, go take Lens. As time has gone on, I think that, you know, it compares quite favorably to something like Captain Marvel. And as a result, has risen in public favor a little bit. What does the lens trinket do? Large buff to planetarium spawn rate. Oh, baby. I like Doctor Strange pretty well, for sure. One of the only things I actually don't like about Doctor Strange is that, and I think this is going to be like so true bestie tier, but I think people are going to be like, sorry, I repeated myself more than usual even. It sucks that Mad Mikkelsen got used as like a one movie baddie and now cannot be, I don't even know, I can't name another superhero. Let's just say Mr. Fantastic. Let me out. That's just pure impatience. He got his money though. I mean, you're not wrong, but honestly, like I think the best position to be in for Marvel is not to get your money and then get out. I think the best position to be in for Marvel is to be signed to like a 6-movie deal. Like I think Mark Ruffalo's got it all figured out, man. Specifically with respect to being the Hulk and not with respect to current social events. Don't hit me. Like Mark Ruffalo, he's probably got like an awesome contract where he gets paid a lot of money. He hasn't been the star of his own Marvel movie for a long time, right? He's always part of an ensemble cast. And much like Robert Downey Jr., the vast majority of his work is just him with a stick coming out and then like a big mask on it right in front of a green screen and then going like that's it. That's fantastic, man. Like I would rather within the context of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, operationally speaking, I think I would rather be Mark Ruffalo than almost any other actor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It seems like he's got it all figured out, man. I bet Ed Norton feels like a freaking dummy. I don't know, maybe, I guess he was in, like Birdman. He's been in some stuff, but you know people enjoy acting, though? Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's been in a lot of stuff, like Dark Waters, for example, that nobody wants to watch, but he finds it near and dear to his heart for social cause reasons. And I imagine that he feels like way more able to do stuff like that because he's got that Marvel money from going, you know, once every 3 years for, you know, a couple of weeks, and he's pretty much good to go. I like Mark Ruffalo, man. He's a great actor. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He's in Collateral. You're ruffaloing my feathers? Jay, come on. Jay, come on, man. Like, that's beneath you. I do respect, though, you're doing the streamer thing that I also do all the time, where I workshop jokes in other people's chats. I do some of my best comedy writing in random streamers' chats. Because you get time to actually think, you know? When the streamer says something, you can actually, like, think in your head about, like, okay, we're going to brainstorm, we'll put out a rough draft of this, then go wait, and then put out, like, we'll put out a real draft of it next, and then see how people like it, and then if it works out well, we'll maybe try it out for a 6-episode Isaac run, and if people are still chilling on that, what the heck is happening? Then maybe we could sneak it into the live stream. Man, the shops have been garbage, man. I did see. So, yeah, I must admit, yesterday when I said Hassan's not returning my calls, if you picked up on the social cue there, it was literally, obviously a joke. Then some snitch, don't bother showing yourself, I'll find you myself. I've already got a team going through the chat logs. Sent Hassan a clip of me saying he's not returning my calls. Just the fact that I called them calls is enough for any sane human being on the planet to know that I was obviously joking, because I'm a millennial. I wouldn't use the phone unless it was a life or death situation. Not even for me. Like, if it was for me, I would probably just die. But if it was for like my family, then I would pick it up. To which Hassan accurately said he actually hasn't messaged me at all. What a Weasley little liar, dude. Never trust the bald. Which is, he's not wrong, but he shouldn't say it. However, all I'm gonna say, because I know this clip's going to Hassan, you want to talk about leaked DMs, Hassan? Don't make me leak the fact that you haven't replied to my last message. In the DMs, I was the last person to send a message to Hassan. I said, haha, no space, no capital letters. And he has not replied yet, and that was like December 21st. Where's the react to the haha, or like so true or something? Okay, anyway, I'm just joking. But what does Damocles do? Ding 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 ding. Damocles doubles items. But if you get hit, it kills you. Okay, on this one, let's not and say we did. In the future, we'll grab it. Is he actually mad? No. Tears up. We love to see it. Yeah, send it. This run could do it, man. It's only a 10% chance. Come on. What is red room? That's boss, right? This is item room? Don't look in the camera, please. Obviously, I'm not mad. What do you... Haha is like... It's more of a... It has more finality in a text chat than saying goodbye. Now, if I'd said ha 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 or LMAO, all capitals, that would be one. If I didn't get replied to on that one, that's like a declaration of war. I showed you my LMAO, all caps, please respond. Ha ha is like goodbye with a smile. This is the same boss. Edmund, my game is broken. Spiders. Ha is even worse. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe it's because, you know, I am a better class of comedian. Like the Joker needs a better class of criminal. I haven't been single hod with an H at the end in a long, long time. It has been more than, I gotta say, at least like 5 years since I got single hod. That you're right, it's like a declaration of war. Okay, well that was a good time. We don't forget to get the knife piece. Don't you dare lel. In this house, we don't lel. We may raffle the copters occasionally, but we never lel. These chatters don't lel. You ever worry that people only laugh at your jokes because you're kind of popular? It never crossed my mind. Like, if you were popular but unfunny, I could definitely see that kind of imposter syndrome creeping in. But when you're hilarious and you have a lot of... when you're humble as well, I think it, you know... I have a great level of self-criticism where I think sometimes I look at my own jokes and I go, that was not funny. Sometimes I look at my jokes and I go, that was hilarious, and it's society that's wrong for not laughing. Like, for example, in December of 2020, where Jagmeet Singh got voted out in Among Us. They didn't realize that his microphone was still on, and he admitted to being the killer like 4 times in open comms. And everyone just sort of went, awkwardly, myself included. And then I said, wow, that's just like the ending of The Jinx. And everybody iced me. Man, dude, that joke is good. Because it really is just like the ending of The Jinx. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it for the end of it. And everything that happens in the middle as well. But you did say it like 3 times to no response. It's because I wasn't sure if I said it before. You talked about how like it was like the ending of The Jinx like 4 times. That's because I wasn't sure whether or not I said it. I don't have number 2 in here. You're right, you're right. Sir, top kek to you, top kek. Thank you. I would take your top kek and a little tip of the fedora. I had a conversation with myself last night. What do you think is a more hated genre? Disco or nu metal? I think you can... if I ask you this question, I could tell your age from your answer with 100% authority. If you said disco is more hated than Kid Rock, for example, you're minimum 50 years old. Because disco was like the most punched genre when I was growing up. Literally, it was like, you know, this is deader than disco. Everyone's like, wow, at least disco's not around anymore. You know? Now, disco is like heavily appreciated. Grew up thinking disco was like some kind of cruel joke, then realized actually like the Bee Gees frickin' slap, man. Go ahead. We were literally being like, man, remember when disco was... I was like 9, so cut me some slack. But, yeah, remember when disco was a thing? Boy, I'm sure glad we're not listening to anything regrettable now. My name is Kid! Ball with the ball, the dang. So I think if you prefer nu metal to disco, you gotta be 50 years old. If you prefer disco to nu metal, you're based. That's my take on the subject. Oh, thank you. Wait, hold on. Before we leave, try it. Quinn, use it. Name that movie. Quinn, use it. If this is an item, we're amazing. That would have been sick, dude. Quinn, use it. Name that movie. Quinn, use it. It is not from the movie Based and Funk Pilled. It is also not from the movie Total Recall. Rain of Fire, that's correct. First person who said Rain of Fire, 24-hour ban VIP. Hate it. Permanent. Have I told the joke yet about how Kaiser Permanente, their slogan is "We've got you covered," which makes it very easy to change their name into Kaiser Spermanente. You got to admit, that's hilarious. Like, for all the staggering amount of money that these companies have, they didn't run it by like a single internet denizen. Okay, that doesn't work. To be like, Hey, you know, if they just put an S on this, it'll be the funniest thing that anybody's ever seen. Yeah, but nobody would think to do that. NL, when are you going to start listening to trap? I don't know. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. Isn't it a podcast about the dirtbag left? That's a joke, but that's the rap music that is like, you know I don't play by the pep. You know I don't play by the pep. Like that, right? I don't know, maybe like tomorrow? Maybe they'll start tomorrow. Oh, the weekend's coming up. I'll have some time. We don't need the money, man. What a mess. I stepped on the rock. What am I doing? Like, oh, never mind. That's what I'm doing. That's well worth it. Well worth it. Had to jump into a meeting. Did NL like Tainted Grail? No. Yes. Oh man. Why is this so funny every time? I don't know. Probably because it's a completely original joke that I invented. Okay, stop taking damage. It's not funny anymore. I was only taking it as a bit. Emperor Hermit. You heard the new J. Cole album? Nope. Most recent album I listened to, Brian Eno, Another Green World, 1977. If the album that you're talking about came out post 1977, I don't have an affirmative answer for you. Except for, what about Television's Marquee Moon? I don't know when that came out. That feels like a 77 jam as well. That's another all-time classic. It's an incredible pickup there. Slint, though, that album came out year 0, AD. This real talk, okay? Please don't answer this question with a lie. Do you know what this boss does? Yes or no? I'll hit you with the no right off the bat. I have no idea. I just hope that I have enough damage to kill before I get killed. Incredible. Increased planetarium chance. This, though, is... Dude, okay, this is the ultimate clip farming. Are you ready? We're going... No, yes. Okay, we're going to blow this thing up by re-rolling it into something else. It's going to become a stone chest. When we open the stone chest, it's going to have Cricket's head in it. Forget you. Forget you. Okay, this is now Tainted Lost. This is we're putting money in the Tainted Lost bank. Beautiful. That's totally fine with me. How'd you get so many hearts? Oh, baby. I didn't, baby. You just told me. No. Yes. Converter. Okay. No, yes, no, no, yes. Him, me, him, me, him, me, him, me. Oh, man. What a movie. Okay. We don't need to do anything. If we want to do true ending, like, I think we got it, honestly. Or not true ending. If we want to go alt path, I think we got it. We might as well check the shop if it's right here. You can save your Emperor card, use it on maybe Corpse 1. What are your thoughts on Patti Smith? I hate when I stop listening to her because then I have to say goodbye horses. Minus 1,000. Planetarium. 24. Jupiter, you're a gas giant. Okay, incredible. I've had like 4 planetariums in my entire Repentance career. And 3 of them have been this, I think. Look at that dump truck, though. I have had Neptunus a few times, though. I'm never gonna complain about Neptunus. I hate when they call me a gas giant, though. I don't know why people hate it. It's not so bad. Yeah, but like it doesn't really like do anything, right? It's, you know what it's like? It's like when Chib gets crazy time in crazy time, and then he wins like, you know, 4 cents on it. You're like, well, we went through all that like pageantry, and then like all we got is nothing. You know, we got like it was a minimized dopamine quotient. I'm not mad, but I do think that considering the amount of money we had, this run had the highest gulf between like the amount of money we had and the quality of the shops. Like almost every shop was trash. That being said, Converter was incredible, so maybe I shouldn't be mad. Did we gulp our trinket up? I must have gulped it up, baby. Okay, congratulations, you got me. I know what this boss does. You can't get me on that one. Owns. It does matter what we take. We take the negative. You can pay money for deal with the devil items. Literally, like, we don't care at all. No thank you. What was last floor's boss? You can't... I made a joke about it, so I know what it is. It was the mask with the chain and the heart. Also known as Chain Mask Heart. Don't try to trick me. Dr. Mask Chain Heart. Brimstone. Laser Beam. Dr. Laser Mask Heart. The Visage? I think you're talking about WandaVision. That show's old news, dude. Loki starts next week, maybe. Or like a week after that. I don't know. It's the boss? Yo, this item's sick, man. I don't have to do anything. Okay, believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you can dodge. This is the ultimate true ending resin. This is a great time. Did you like WandaVision? I did. I actually... I liked it more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought... Okay, by the way, the scale's gonna be a little screwy here. You know what I will say, though? I forget what I was watching the other day, but it had young Kurt Russell in it. I think it might have been Big Trouble in Little China. I was struck by how, like, I don't think Wyatt Russell looks that much like his dad when his dad is old. But when his dad was young, he looks like, except for different hair color, they have, like, the exact same face. Which is not surprising, considering, like, it's a father-son relationship, but, like, they gotta... There's an uncanny resemblance. Someone should point it out to him. Just like Jack Quaid. Yeah, it's very true. Jack Quaid, for me, who is the lead actor in The Boys, I was always like, oh, he looks so familiar. And then one day I looked him up on like IMDb, and I was like, oh, Jack Quaid, any relationship to Randy? And then they were like, nah, just Dennis. You know Randy Quaid was on SNL as well? Like, not as a host, but as like a featured player. Okay, focus a little bit. Like, we're probably not going to die, but stranger things have happened. I think he's dead. Okay. That was fine. We've unlocked Yuck Cart. Finally, we have a successful run. Would you look at that? Yuck Cart. /marker. The end.